So welcome to the set of Donna and Friends. Joining me today is Charles Hickman. Charles, good to have you in here. Now you and I go back some time, so why don't you just let everybody know how it is we met?
Well, I met Miss Donna when I played high school football. She was at a radio station, and we were on the show a few times.
Yeah, we had a lot of fun.
A lot of fun.
We had a lot of fun. Now, I knew you as Andrew.
Yeah.
So you're kind of a guy with a few names tagged on.
I have a few names.
So you've got Charles.
Yes, ma'am.
You've got Andrew.
Yes, ma'am.
And then my camera guy refers to you as Chuck.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Now, are we missing any others?
I've been called Andy. I've been called Charlie. Whatever.
So you just answered whatever.
That's right.
So, we're going to fast forward from high school because that's all over.
Yes, ma'am.
And you're totally here for another reason today, which I think is too cool. You're into music.
I am.
And not just listening.
Not just listening to music. I've been playing guitar for about 7 years now, and been writing music for about 5.
Wow. So you're a songwriter as well.
Yes, ma'am.
And that is a wonderful quality. What type of music?
Real country.
Real country. Could be considered red dirt.
Could be considered red dirt.
Yeah.
I like to think of myself as that, as a red dirt artist, but real country would be, I guess, more along the lines. Nothing that comes out of Nashville, though.
Right,
No
right.
pop. There ain't no rapping in my songs.
No rapping in your songs.
Oh, ma'am.
Well, gosh, I'm kind of a rap fan, but I'm also a big red dirt and country fan, so you're really speaking to me. So you picked up the guitar when you were in school,
Yes,
in
ma'am.
high school,
Yes, ma'am.
from what you're saying. And you are also attending college right now. Tell us about that.
I am, currently I'm at OBU in Shawnee, Oklahoma. I'm a music major there, so I'm just kind of going with it, you know.
Going with the flow of
Going with the
college,
flow of college. And
as all college students like
Yes.
to do. Get that
Yes,
out of the
ma'am.
way, right?
That's right.
It's sometimes not always the best experience, but when you get that piece of paper at the end, that's a big thumbs up.
Yeah, that'll be a great day.
Right, that'll be a happy day, right?
That's right.
So now, what do you do at college for fun? Do you play around a lot in the area? Or?
No, I wish. There's really not a whole lot of high demand for red dirt music in Shawnee.
Okay.
Which is unfortunate.
Yeah.
So usually, you know, if I'm at school, there's a couple ponds behind campus. I'll go fish or
Yeah.
go drive around, whatever else. Really not a whole lot to do there.
Well, I noticed when you pulled up today, you had a fishing pole in the bed of your truck.
Yes, that's right.
So I think you're probably a pretty avid fisher.
Everywhere I go, I got a pole in the back of my truck.
Well, let's talk about your songwriting a little bit.
Okay.
How old were you when you wrote your first song?
Oh, I was probably 15.
And what was it about?
Oh, I don't know. I can't remember. Couldn't tell you honestly.
But did you feel like you were getting hooked on writing songs?
I knew that I liked it. I knew that I liked the way that I could kind of get things out of my head. I really enjoyed that about it. And, you know, since then, my songwriting has come a long way and gone in, you know, a couple different directions. As, you know, all art kind of evolves with the person as
Right.
they mature. And
Right.
I think my music is kind of starting to hit that part to where I can write a good, solid song that makes sense.
So subject matter, since it's country, what's your favorite thing to, what seems to kind of be a reoccurrence in your...
A reoccurrence would definitely have to be women. You know, there's not a whole lot you can do to avoid that.
Right.
Another big theme of mine would have to be family. I'll be performing a song today, about a song I wrote about my grandparents.
Oh, wow.
And another one probably, I feel very strongly about some of the issues that are taking place in our country right now. And I write about that as well.
Can you give me an example of what some of those issues are that you have a strong opinion on?
Oh, you know, a few months back there was a couple riots up in Missouri about when there's people burning the flag, and I wrote a song, and one of the lines was, you know, it kind of is based upon if you don't like it, get out. It's kind of how I feel about it. If you want to disrespect the flag, go somewhere, you know, where you're by yourself and not stepping on other people's toes.
Yeah, because in this country, the flag is a sacred
It is,
symbol.
and it's, you know, it's a symbol of all those who have fought and died for our freedom, and I believe anybody that disrespects that is very low.
Yeah.
So that's something I feel strong about.
And that type of thing, when you have that really deep feeling about a topic in particular or a way of life in America, makes for some great songwriting.
Yeah, it does, and it can be a little difficult at times, if you ever get writer's block or whatever, but if you feel strongly enough about something, you'll find a way around it. And I think that's kind of what I'm coming to in my writing.
So let's go back to your grandparents now. Are they still living?
Both of them are still living. My grandpa is 93 and my grandma is 89.
So I'm going to assume, you, of course, correct me if I'm wrong, you played the song for them?
They have not heard it.
No?
I can't bring myself to play it for them. It's kind of a sad song.
Oh, it's very
Well, you
emotional.
see, there's a little bit of a story behind it. I'm getting time for that.
Yeah, we do.
Well,
we certainly do.
My grandma, she started having pre-Alzheimer syndrome started about 3 or 4 years ago, and Grandpa just kind of stayed at the house with her and took care of her, and they're now currently living in a nursing home in Sulphur, Oklahoma, where they live, and just kind of about that. So, it's something that I had to get out of my head.
Yes.
I put it on paper one night at about 2 a.m. So.
And I can kind of see why they may have not heard it now.
Yeah.
With the circumstances that go on. But those type songs, once that kind of thing has come out of your head onto paper and you've set music to it, that's something that you hold dear the rest of your life.
And it was it's hard to read over every now and again. I love to perform it because it means a lot to me.
Yes.
I like to sing and I like to look over it and try to revise a little bit, but for the most part it's a pretty tough song to play.
Yeah.
But I know it's a good solid song and it means a lot. So that's what I try to do with my music. I try to make it something that connects with other people, that they can understand what I'm talking about. Maybe they're going through something similar.
Right. And that's the thing that good songs are made out of, when other people can relate to that. And certainly that type of medical condition, as well as other medical conditions within a family.
Yeah.
It's heart-wrenching,
Yep.
and it happens in so many families. Well, let's talk about what you see as goals, as in getting yourself out there.
Okay.
Musically.
Well, my biggest goal, I guess, right now would be to be in an environment that cultures red dirt music. Like I said, where I'm at right now really doesn't have anything to offer. I will be moving to Stillwater shortly.
Okay.
So I'm kind of trying to get back into that scene.
Yes.
And my biggest goal for getting out there would just to be kind of, let's, get a couple 3-song EP out there, see what people think about it. I have a couple buddies, that could play in a band with me.
Okay.
I would need a few more people to
So what would you name the band?
The band name would be Charlie Hickman Band.
Okay.
And Charlie comes from my grandfather.
Okay.
The one that we were just speaking of.
Okay. So one of your alias names sort of is from your grandfather.
Yes, my first name is Charles, and I was named after him.
Well, I know there are some hot spots in the Stillwater area where red dirt is extremely popular.
Yes, ma'am.
So you're kind of going to a great area for that movement. Where have you played at?
Church. I really haven't got to experience playing a whole lot outside of that, but just last week on Saturday I auditioned for the Oklahoma Rodeo Opry.
Okay.
And I got a phone call on Tuesday of this week saying that I had made it.
So there you go.
So I'm hoping that something good will come out of that. This is this is what I want to do for a living eventually.
Right.
This is something I really love to do.
Well, the Oklahoma Opry is a fabulous venue, so how exciting is that? I have to congratulate you.
Thank you, I
on that.
appreciate that. I'm very excited.
That's great. Now, do you know when that will be aired?
I perform on May the 9th,
Okay.
and I think that they air on 8 o'clock on Sunday.
Okay.
So.
All right. So that's coming up really quick for all of you that have got interest in, I'll say Andrew, but we'll say Charles, and then we'll say Charlie, and then we'll say Chuck. All sitting here right now with me. But that's a wonderful way to kick it off with. Oklahoma Opera. I've had a lot of friends in the red dirt industry that have played
Yeah.
in that venue, and that's exciting. Well, how cool is that? Well, we do want to hear some music, and so we'll do that in another segment. So you'll want to catch that. It'll be separate from this one. So don't you dare turn the mouse around and go somewhere else. Anything that you would like to add, Andrew?
I'd just like to say thank you to you and Josh and Joe for the opportunity to come on, and just glory to God.
Well, I think that's great, and I'm glad you're moving back closer.
Me too.
Because I might get the opportunity to see you play somewhere in the Stillwater area.
I hope so.
Well, I certainly do too. Boy, you've come a long way from the days of the Cushing Tigers, and I'll just end it. We got about a minute left, but what'd you think of last season with the Tigers?
It was awesome to watch. It was a little difficult to watch. Wishing I was out there playing, competing for that title. But I'm proud of those guys. Proud of Coach Shoup and Coach Hancock, Coach Bull. Great guys. They deserved it all, and I'm happy for them.
Yeah, I tell you what, that was a heck of a season, and I know if you played for Cushing Tigers, anyone that played was enjoying that season,
right.
And a little bit of them, of course, wishing they were back on the
That's
field.
right.
Well, all right, we're going to take a break, but we'll be right back. So, like I said, don't touch your mouse. You're watching Donna and Friends.
Tigers win! Tigers win! Tigers win! Lady Tigers are 2-2!